Hi, Mark. I'm Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So thanks for coming in today. I knew that you had called the office and you had some things going on and wanted to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Well, I guess things are not really going well at work for me. I have a part-time job. It's at a restaurant, so it's really fast-paced, and I guess that's part of the issue too. But it's just my boss is really demanding, and I'm finding kind of stressing about that.
So when you say demanding, I have my own thoughts about what that might look like. Can you talk to me about some of the things that happen when you're at work that have that demanding feel?
Well, I guess it's kind of relates to that fast-pacedness. You know, I sort of go at my own pace, and you know, when I got the job, I got it part-time, and I didn't want to work full-time, and I guess I don't go fast enough.
Okay.
I have to resupply the buffet table, and I guess I'm not getting to it fast enough. So he doesn't say anything in front of the customers or anything like that, but he'll like at the back he kind of yells, you know, that I have to get going, and it's just.
So he's been yelling at you?
Yeah. And that's kind of embarrassing, and you know, but I just can't seem to satisfy him. You know, I try to go faster, you know, and I'm chopping. I have to chop up all the ingredients and put them in the little metal bins, and then go out and make sure they're filled. And to me, I mean, I'm not saying that it's a real issue because you know, nobody's running out, but it's getting pretty low, I guess, you know, and they don't want it to be low. I guess they don't want them to see metal on the bottom of the
So the restaurant has certain expectations of what the buffet needs to look like.
Right.
And then those are then falling on you as your role to meet that need.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't know. I mean, you're there, and I'm, you know, just the other day I was chopping up the green peppers, you know, and I'm there, and he comes in and he's like yelling at me, and he says that we're out of the corn that was there, and it's like, well, I just filled it a while ago. I mean, I had a lot of corn lovers that came in, I guess, I don't know, and they just went right through it, and it just seems unrealistic. You know, I don't have a video feed, you know, telling me, you know, when things are running out, and I'm out back and I'm working on this, but he seems that I'm supposed to be right on top of the status of one of these bins.
So how long have you been there?
It's about 3 months now.
All right. Have you worked in restaurants or other jobs like this in the past?
No, this is my first. I worked in my father had a garage.
Okay.
And I used to work there, you know, I was a kid, I didn't do much. I was just helping out, you know, handing tools or something like that, you know, but I never really, just sort of like my first job, I guess.
So how old are you?
23.
Okay. So you used to help your dad out in his garage.
Yeah.
Would he do that as a hobby, or did he get paid?
No, there was family business.
Okay.
And I liked it, but I really wasn't inclined to. I took automotive shop in high school, and it turned out I really wasn't that interested in cars and stuff.
So you explored that.
Yeah.
Explored, you know, could I work in Dad's business? I had some exposure to that, but not for you.
No, and it's a well, even he was saying business is changing. You know, you have to have cars that have computers, and you have to have all this fancy equipment and diagnose what's going on and stuff. He said his business is getting smaller and smaller, but you know, he's okay. They're doing fine, but he didn't see it as a future for me to inherit that business because he felt that it was a declining industry. Anyway.
So your dad had his own thoughts about what you should or shouldn't do.
Yep.
Did that influence what you decided to do?
I didn't have a whole lot of interest in it anyway. Okay. And so that kind of, you know, I didn't feel like he pushed me out of it and I wanted to do it or anything like that. I guess I figured, you know, this was the first place. They kind of just offered me the job. I went in and I thought I would try this. And it just seems really, and I actually like doing it.
Okay, so you're enjoying this job. I like it. Okay.
You know, and I like it because I'm alone and I just do my thing, and I like chop, you know, and when you chop the vegetables and you put them in there, it's sort of like you're seeing what you're doing. You know, you get this
It's immediate feedback.
Yeah,
that, like, I completed this task.
Right, and then when I in the morning too, I like setting up the whole buffet because everything's full, and it kind of looks cool.
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing. You know, before anybody spoons into it or anything like that. So that's kind of neat. And then, but then you know, through the day, you know, it's just sort of this like harping on me about keeping pace, and it's. To me, it's like, well, it gets really low, but it never runs out. Never happened. But I guess, like you said, they have this expectation. They're supposed to remain full all the time.
So can you tell me a little bit about how you were, it almost feels like the way you were trained isn't necessarily matching what the expectations are. Because you were saying, well, when it runs empty, I didn't realize that, you know, a third left meant I had to deal with that right now.
Yeah,
So,